Our good visibility, temperature in the upper 70s. Once again, welcome aboard.
Welcome to Tulum! Oh, the compression socks and the flip-flops? Yeah.
Ready?
He can go with it. It's a new fashion thing. It's fine. So we're here in Tulum at the Bahia Principe Resort.
Sian.
It is a collection of 4 different resorts. It's Sian, Coba, Akumal, and Tulum. It's also on the same property as the Tulum Country Club, which is, I guess it's a PGA.
Yeah, they had a PGA
course.
tournament in November.
Have you ever played golf?
Yeah, not that. I love miniature golf.
What's your handicap?
Playing golf.
You yell 4 before you hit the ball.
Right. 4, 5, 6.
I think the real beauty about this resort is that there's multiple different beaches, multiple different pools and areas that you can go to just hang out, catch some sun. You take a tram from, A to B. I think we can get everywhere within 15 minutes by tram.
At the most.
So it's been fun in that sense.
Yeah, then it just seems more active over at the other places.
Yes, and they have more like salsa lessons and dancing and need plenty of lessons here.
You think I really need to make a comment about that? Bruh. I don't get it.
They also had a really nice game room on one of the resorts.
Yeah.
And Brian and I played
That sports bar we love. It's
sports
like a
bar, really cool.
Playing sports from all around the world, basically.
And they had air hockey there. Of course, I had to whoop some butt.
Because then the puck was a little smaller, and it was chipped, and the pads needed to be redone on the paddles. The pads.
You need a pad.
Shut up, please.
Do you know what this is, Brian? It's the world's smallest
Want me to tell you what it
violin.
reminds me of? And what else do you do on Christmas Day except go visit one of the 7 wonders of the world? Chichen Itza, which, is that how you pronounce it?
Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza. Looks like chicken Itza, almost.
Chicken pizza.
Right, so
The ancient Mayan ruins at Chichen Itza, just amazing, breathtaking. It really transports you in a different time of history. And so I asked Brian what it was like growing up back then. He didn't like that.
it was really cool, and so we kind of had a guided tour of that.
Unfortunately, you can't walk up the ruins, the main temple anymore, but somehow they let dogs go up there.
It was
really
a
cool.
riot, like the wild dogs. Seriously, the dogs were barking, and it was like they were standing next to us. It was really cool.
Like just like this guy. Touch him. Just
Freak.
After Chichen Itza, this was a whole excursion, so we went to a cenote afterwards. There were openings at the top of the cenote that just flooded the whole area with sunlight. It was awesome.
Yeah,
you could see
cool.
some fish swimming around. Brian was freaking out.
Well, he kept saying, there's a fish, and I'm like, and you can't really see like in some parts of it because it was dark.
It's a catfish.
But that like was stunning.
And that's the first cenote we did while we were here, and definitely it was just so worth it, so worth it.
He does make me laugh though when he flexes like that, because I'm like, am I on camera?
After that, the rest of the excursion, we spent the day at Valladolid, which is one of the oldest, I guess, Mexican cities, I believe is what they said.
1500?
Yeah, established in the 1500s, something like that. And you could tell, right? Like the roads were pretty old, and the buildings, the cathedral there was really awesome.
It was beautiful. It was nice. And
Had a
we just
good lunch.
Yeah, nice lunch at this really cool, traditional, I guess it's been there forever, restaurant.
Yeah.
And then just walked around the city for a little. When we get back at our hotel, they had this amazing Christmas dinner. Like, it was a beautiful buffet, like just the desserts alone, to see how they were set up and displayed and just created. They were works of art, and the food was great, and it was just a really, really nice thing. And I think they're doing that for New Year's Eve too.
I think the theme of this trip is that we ate some, we drank some, we ate some more, we drank some more, lots of food.
Because then that's the thing, when it's all inclusive, it's almost like you feel you're supposed to get your money's worth.
You're supposed to indulge yourself, and you're supposed to get drunk as you can. That's not how it goes.
The food, I think, has been wonderful.
Although I will say, the baked goods, I've noticed, aren't as sweet as in the States, and I just wonder if we just put more sugar in our things in the States or whatever, but I just wanted to say, you know, I think you have them beat, Mr. Baker. You could definitely give them some pointers.
Oh, thank you. The water's all filtered, so we haven't had any adverse effects
diarrheal issues
from water.
Again, we talk
awesome.
about poop again in another episode.
Oh, no, you talked about poop. Because the Coke here, from what I was told, is made with cane sugar, unlike in the States where it's corn syrup. So people love, if you're a Coke lover, you love the Coke in Mexico.
And then after Christmas, the next day, we treated ourselves to a couples massage. Very good. It was, I would say, top 2 massages I've ever had.
Yep. What's our top?
The top one is definitely at the Grand in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So it was an athletic massage. It was deep tissue, full body. She did an amazing job. And then I didn't even see her before the massage started. And then
Which is kind of weird.
It is kind of weird, but then you get up and you see who has been putting all this might behind it, and she's like half my size, and I'm not that big.
Yeah. Like it was just the right amount of pressure where you're kind of wincing, but you know you have to work through it. It was awesome.
And so overall, we're here 11 days.
We leave on the 11th day.
And so it's been a lot of beach time, a lot of pool time, and one really fun thing, sort of a once in a lifetime, unless we come back to Tulum, is we went to the Tulum Jungle Gym.
Yeah.
Everything in the gym is made of wood, stone, rope, bamboo. It's a true Fred Flintstone gym.
Oh my God, it was. It's Fred and Barney. We're best friends.
You're Wilma.
You're Betty.
You're Betty.
You're Betty. So on the tram, they have this like advertising, and then plus like throughout the resort, you'll see it's called Origins. It was this show produced, you know, by the Bahia Principe. Oh my gosh, it was so wonderful.
It was about the sort of origin story of Mayan people and Mexican culture, traditions, a lot of acrobatics, and there was a contortionist, there was dancing, and all of the costumes were handmade on scene here, which is amazing.
Yeah, they were like, of course, bright and beautiful, and just, it was very Cirque du Soleil-ish.
Very Cirque du Soleil. There was a trapeze artist flying over the crowd.
Yeah.
It was wild. And they burned sage before the show started, so that was a lot of fun.
We highly recommend it.
Speaking of something we highly recommend, Dos Ojos Cenote. We did that the next day, and it was great. So you definitely want to do the tour. It's a little more money, it's a little more peso. And mind you, you can go to a ton of cenotes in and around the area for much less, like $5 US, which is about what, 5 times 20 is 100 peso. Right. So
this was, like we said, it was 700. So then, like,
totally worth it.
But that's $35. So it's $17.50 if you don't have a tour, and you basically get to see one of the eyes.
And you don't get the snorkel equipment. You have to, rent that separately. But now you get a tour, you get both of the cenotes, and you get to do this bat cave, which I didn't have a waterproof camera to take on, but I'll put up some pictures here from their website. But the bat cave was amazing.
When you say bat cave, like, I just think of Batman, and it's like, that's what it was. Where he lived was called the Bat Cave. Oh no, there are hundreds of live bats flying and squeaking and freaking you out a little. But to get to this bat cave, you have to swim like basically in.
It's an underwater cave system.
Stalactites or stalagmites?
Stalactites come from the top.
Okay. There was this one kind of narrow thing.
Look at his head. Do you think he can fit through narrow things?
I thought John was actually going to have to push me through like Winnie the Pooh in the like tree when he gets stuck from eating too much honey.
Apparently, according to their website, it is the largest underwater cave system in the world.
$35 for incredible.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. It was awesome. Felipe, our guide,
Great tour guide.
like older gentleman, been
So
there.
cool. He's been doing it 12 years.
12 years, but he was so sweet and so nice and so like attentive.
And we got to keep the snorkels.
Yeah, because they're probably like,
I'm not sharing a mouthpiece with anyone.
well, that's the thing. It's probably cost them more to disinfect them.
Yeah. Actually, we're filming this on our second to last day. And in order to get back into the United States, we have to have proof of a negative COVID test within a day of entering the country.
Hopefully, knock on plastic wicker.
We'll be home safe and sound.
Yeah,
Do you
out of
have to
10.
do you have to come back to Tulum?
No.
I don't think I need to
don't.
either.
Like, I mean, we love Puerto Vallarta, we love Tulum. We're more the adventure guys, so we like to like go different places.
You know, we actually have spoken to other couples here, and they come back to this resort year after year.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's a big
beautiful
thing.
resort. Like if we took the nieces and nephews,
Oh my
we'd
gosh.
come back here.
The kids program,
programs.
amazing.
Like last night, they had Megamind playing. I sat right behind all the kids, and because we had like 40 minutes to kill, and I loved the movie. And I was like, this is so awesome for the kids.
So that's Tulum. We're signing off. Thanks so much. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
And don't forget to live your life out loud.